All right. Hi. I'm all right. How are you?
Good, good.
Ooh.
Good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right, let's do this. So I think we just have one page, I think.
Who exactly is it for?
It's for the city of Portland. So, when the properties were built, there was an agreement as we were being built that we would have a certain percentage of our units allocated and for low income units. So, this program is what allows us to keep our rents low at the properties
For those units.
for the whole building. So City of Portland
Do
selected.
they feel that the rents are low now? Like, aside from mine?
Like in general for the building?
Yeah, like 1,300 for a place in this building.
Well, I don't think those specific units are under like that agreement with the City of Portland. I think it's like our studios and our smaller one bedrooms. I wasn't a part of, I'm just an passenger, like when the property first.
Does this have to
opened.
do with the lawsuit though, about with RealPage and the people?
No. Oh
Okay.
gosh, no.
Because that algorithm
Mm-hmm.
is what's causing the inflation.
Inflation, yeah.
And doing business with RealPage is causing homelessness. They will win that class action.
Yeah.
And Oregon just joined the one against RealPage, but they also added landlords in the last few months too. So all of that just has to be dismantled. But
This has nothing to do with that.
but-
This is City of Portland, and this is what allows us to keep our rents low. It's called a TIC. It's a tenant income certification, and we upload this to the City of Portland, and they're the only ones that look at it. And this City of Portland representative for like whoever works in that department.
Or claims to work in that department, that
Claims.
absolutely does nothing like the rest of the city
Oh my
employees.
gosh, I hope not. But just so it has no bearing on your.
Because there's no
current rent.
title on that, there's no city thing on that, I'm not filling out that at all, unless
That's
it's like official.
That's fine. This is the paperwork that I received from the city.
And then,
To upload and give it to them, and it is just because it's yours.
only because I'm feeling threatened.
Yeah.
I have about 9 different ways to sue, you guys know that, the proof is there. The housing code is pretty legit, but when we talked yesterday, you're like, oh, well, we'll let you out of your lease. Well, that would be a slam dunk win for me, so that really isn't doing anything for me.
Yeah.
But if Koz doesn't want to try to make things right, then I will have to take legal action. And it is what it is. I mean, you guys were understaffed. It caused this building to be unmanaged, and it caused all of the issues that I've faced between the city not working and destroying the neighborhood to the police feeling like they need to be defunded, and it took me like 10 calls in a month to even get them to start serving us, which now they are. But it took all that because nobody's been managing the building to do that. Like even Amber sent us an email that she thinks it's our responsibility to stay on the city to clean up around the building. I'm spending an hour a day cleaning up around the building. That's really not great. So it escalated to the point that I was almost killed on Thursday night. I don't know if they've arrested her yet. They were planning to. I'm going to go down to the police department today and ask what the status is of her custody, if she has been charged yet. We'll just be charging her and then releasing her. But at least the criminal process will begin. But one of the reasons why that assault happened is because of mismanagement again of the building and keeping her name in that door system. And I bet you right now, if I go out there and look at that door system, she's still going to be in there. She was last night. I was strangled and brutally assaulted by an ex-resident on Thursday night, and you guys still have taken no action.
Well, I'm here today.
Well, I really think that when that happened on Thursday, that should have been serious. My safety should be serious. Those door codes being proper is part of housing code. It's in there. There's a lot in there. So I'm going through the document. I printed it up today. I'm going to circle every piece. I am taking legal action against the city of Portland as well, because they do not work and they are terrible people. They have no work ethic at all. I even had code enforcement out here, as you know, and they didn't do anything. Even though all this stuff was apparent. There's pictures, there's video, there's documentation of all of it. But for some reason it's turned into, I'm such a problem, or, you know, well, we're just understaffed. What does that have to do with me? I'm a resident. I'm a customer. So I don't understand what kind of game FPI is playing. I am not aware of, clearly the buildings have different owners now. It's not just one company if I couldn't be moved to another building. So that answered that question. I'm unaware if the building owners know, but they need to know, and they need to be brought into this because this has been really bad. I believe his door is 423. His name is Wes. He has been trying to get a hold of you guys for over a month, for 2 to 3 hours a day. He wants to pay you his rent. Okay. He can't because nobody manages the building.
Okay, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, it's a lot. There's right now a bunch of dog shit down the second stairwell in the back because there's a resident here, and you guys have been told this 50 times by Tim, the maintenance guy, that the guy with the pit bull does not use a leash. His dog is violent and attacks kids and other animals. And he lets his dog piss and crap in the hallways and the stairs so he doesn't have to go outside at night.
Do you know which apartment?
I do not know, but Tim has reported this 50 times and has talked to me about it 20 times. And he's still doing it, and it's disgusting. There is feces all down there right now. There has already been legal action taken by previous residents. I'm in contact with them. They were paid off to move out. Yes. This is really bad. The people who saved me, who are moving out at the end of their lease, who have been emailing all of the same stuff, all of the same issues, who've lived here for a year, they are taking legal action as soon as they move out. This is all really bad. And I don't get it, but I literally was strangled by, the cops have pictures of the neck and everything, and you guys have taken zero action to make sure that the doors work properly, that they're locked properly, that random people don't have access to the building. So I'm gonna go out there now and I'm gonna see if her name and number is still in there. And I bet you it is, because my safety, my well-being, and my human rights are of no consequence to FPI. And it's really upsetting and disappointing. Yeah, I don't get it.
Well, I'm here to help you.
Well, I've got all of the text logs from the moment I applied for the building.
Okay.
I have all of the ghosting that's happened, which has been constant.
Okay.
I had to fight just to get into the building, even after I was accepted, because Roxy has no work ethic. Okay. I had to fight to get my concessions because she hadn't done that part either. Then I guess you guys gave me an extra concession in January, reneged that on January 31st, and then backdated that charge to the beginning of January and added it to me being owed in February, which I paid, but that was unethical. You can't backdate things. You can't give somebody a bonus and then take it back a month later. But that's what you guys did too.
Were you supposed to get a concession?
No, it was given to me on accident. I honestly thought that it was because everything was such a mess. They're like, here, this has been really hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was put in there on the 1st of January, reneged at the end of January, and then backdated, which is against the law to do that in a computer system with billing. So there's about 10 or 20 different ways that I win a lawsuit very easily. I know small claims very well. And I was going to wait until I moved, or you guys decide to retaliate against me at the end of the year and not renew my lease. I was gonna let the chess game play out. But after being brutally assaulted by your ex-tenant and you guys basically allowing it to happen and not doing anything even after it happened, yeah, it's game time. So I've let the city know that I'm going to be writing down every single violation and circling it because code enforcement literally does not do their job. And I'm glad that you guys cleaned up the trash area, but it shouldn't have been like that in the first place.
Yeah.
But people aren't managing the building, so I even offered, and you can see it in the emails, I even offered to do it for $20 an hour to take care of your building for you. Oh, we had people contracted to do that. Well, guess what? The people you have contracted are terrible at it, and a resident just stepped up to do it. So that was denied, and I have the emails for that too. And that was before I reported everything to the city and to everybody else that does absolutely nothing because Oregon is a joke.
What would you like me?
At this point, you need to tell them that I have 10 different ways to sue, and I'm looking at least, I could probably get 50 grand in 5 different small claim suits, and you wouldn't even be able to use a lawyer. And they're all slam dunk cases. So if they want to come back with moving me to a different building, setting me up, making sure I'm safe, and that my life is somewhat back to where I was when I moved in here, that's what the law would do. So if you guys aren't willing to do that, we'll just let the law do it, and I'll let a settlement do it, and then I'll move on with my life. But I got strangled here on Thursday night because you guys don't manage this building, and that's really unacceptable.
I hear exactly what you're saying, and I want to make it to a point where we're able to help you and like get the things that you.
It's not helping me. It's running your property properly and following the laws. It is not helping me. This is not a problem that I have. This is a problem that FPI has and that Koz has. So it's not helping me. It's you guys just doing what's right.
Well, and I know we have people who are here
randomly, maybe an hour here or an hour there. There's nothing consistent happening. I'm glad I got the email about the storm drains because that's absolutely repulsive. You just need to look at the housing code and the responsibility of property managers and do them. That's how you help me. That's it. Because I'm not asking for anything special, but none of this should have happened. I've never met her, but a lot of what I fight for is for those 2 little kids right there. A lot of what I fight for is for my fur baby, which I'm actually looking into getting a wagon so that she doesn't ever have to touch the ground here in the building and all the way out around the building. It is awful. You guys should be fighting with the city. You should be going up against them and working with them to fix that. I'm sure it's not happening.
Well, I'm talking to the city person as well, so I know we're in communication with them. And so that is definitely somebody else that I've been.
Because the mornings, every single morning, it is absolutely crazy. Yesterday morning, it was a full drug dealing, wheeling dealing, all the way down the sidewalk, giant glass meth pipes, shooting up right in the dick. I mean, all in front of the building. All of that garbage that's out there, the trash can's 10 feet away? Yeah, it's the Salvation Army shelter, and they're responsible. So if you guys are upset that I'm going to sue, then you guys sue those and get your basket, and then my basket's set, and we move on. But yeah, I got strangled here because of your lack of security at this building on Thursday night. And I'm going to go now. I'm not going to fill that out because I don't trust it. And I'm upset. So I guess we're just going to go towards it legally. Maybe I'll wait 30 days and see if you guys come up with something. That's what I'll do. What's the date today? The 12th?
Today's the 12th.
Okay, I'll wait until the 12th of next month to start any kind of legal process and put the ball in your court.
And you're not gonna fill out this?
No, I don't trust anything that doesn't have an official heading. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Okay.
Thank you.